Sensei Seagal is a very dangerous man in the movie, aptly titled A Dangerous Man. Our boy Steve-O, in what we know is...
It's just Thursday.
Finds time to find a long-lost brother.
From now on, you're my brother. На здоровье, мой брат.
На здоровье, брат.
Commit some potential sexual assault. Make up phrases and speak like a black dude.
And then I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna fuck you up ugly.
I'll count to 100 and get some help for those two fools.
Lands a hot woman half his age. And annihilates members of the Chinese triads and military special forces. Sensei Seagal is really not around in this movie.
He ain't playing. You think he playing about his money?
We've just started the movie and Seagal's on the phone to some hot lady that he owns.
I got a lot of money.
Some fool decides to attack her.
You obviously do not know who you are fucking with.
Who will save her? Don't make me say it. We both know who. We flash forward to a dead body on the ground. Who is it? Suspenseful shit. Sensei Seagal is being grilled by the police about his
big dick energy.
And we are informed of Big Stevie's past. In a shocking twist, it turns out that Seagal is ex-Special Forces and a total badass who's not to be fucked with.
Man, that's bullshit. We checked your past. You were Special Forces. Someone took this guy apart. Just like you used to hunt down the enemy on the battlefield. You're a trained killer.
The guy Seagal chased winds up dead, and because our man Seagal is a deadly warrior god, he's sentenced to jail. That's all you need for a conviction. Case closed.
Oh, right.
Fast forward 6 years into the future, with Seagal in jail standing in the rain. Classy. Big Steve-O is reading a letter from his wife who made the foolish mistake of leaving him. I don't know what this bitch was thinking. She's obviously forgetting a few things. 1.
I got a lot of money.
And 2.
Yeah, now you owe me some good pussy.
We're treated to a flashback of Sensei Seagal spending time with his wife. An anniversary dinner perhaps? Or a special holiday?
Wrong.
Don't be silly. She's stripping, titties out, while Seagal sits there like a boss. I guarantee that Big Steve-O did not use a body double for this scene. Seagal is free from jail thanks to some DNA evidence. He keeps it 1,000 as he tells his old white man what's what. For real.
Be real, son. Real. Be real, son.
Your Honor, I gave 14 years of my life to the military. 6 years hard time in a federal penitentiary. I don't know why you people think that money can replace a life. I don't believe that money can buy back my name, my reputation.
In the middle of the speech, Seagal manages to change his voice to sound like a completely different person.
There are no words to describe what it's like when you're an innocent man sitting there and waiting and hoping and praying that this day will come.
You master wizard.
Teach me. I can do it.
Clearly ahead of its time, we see some impromptu Squid Games on the beach and the old man just lost. He probably has something to do with something later on in the movie, but who really cares?
I really don't care.
Seagal has officially decided that in this movie, he's going for more of a gangster hood vibe.
My God. Look, man, you want to jack me? Is that it?
Yeah, that's
Let me tell you something. I just got out of prison for something I didn't do. And before that, I used to study real hard and learned all kinds of different ways to kill mother just like you.
Fun fact, Seagal's bloodline dates back to the origins of the human species. He is everyone's father. Some random dude tries to chat up Seagal, but Seagal politely explains he slays pussy only.
pussy, and pussy.
Steve-O is not happy with this sexual harassment he is facing, and sets up some boundaries using the power of words.
Just let me go on by, or I'll up ugly.
When the words don't work, Stevie shows why he really is a dangerous man and guy up ugly.
Still fine?
Yes, I do.
You still dangerous?
This kind of brutal violence is alright because Big Steve-O is the hero of the movie. It's okay, kids. This is what heroes do. Big Stefan tells the young boy to put away his dick.
Put that shit away, boy, before somebody gets hurt.
Flattering as it may be to hear, Big Steve-O doesn't go after fresh-faced boys. Only fresh-faced girls. Allegedly.
Oh, hell no!
The video camera catches Seagal acting in self-defense after they pull a gun on him. Why would he take the tape that proves his innocence?
I really don't know.
Why does he then decide to steal the car that he hasn't touched yet?
I really don't know.
I'll tell you why. To get rid of all the evidence. That's why he is Steven Seagal, and you are nothing but a dude wishing you could be Steven Seagal. Badass bandana wearing Seagal decides that one titty scene is not enough. We're about 15 minutes in, and Seagal felt that a second titty flashback would somehow add value to the movie. And he was right. In this extended version, he slips in a little titty squeeze.
You're a god.
It's rumoured that this wasn't in the script, but the young lady insisted she be groped by Seagal's sweaty ham hock paws.
Nothing sus!
Meanwhile, coincidentally, 4 separate groups of people have all congregated at a remote rest stop in bumfuck Egypt. What are the odds? A cop, 2 Asian dudes, 2 white dudes, and 1 Steven Seagal. The Asian dudes play the no English card with the policeman. Smart move. Lean into the stereotypes when it suits you.
No English, sorry.
You speak English?
One of the Asian dudes kills the cop, while the other one chases and kills one of the Eshays. The annoying one. The less annoying white kid is about to die when Seagal appears out of nowhere and saves his ass. We are then given one of the most comprehensive and complex martial arts battles ever witnessed. Forget about the likes of Jackie Chan or Donnie Yen and anything they've done. Herein lies the real shit. It's so fast I had to slow it down just so you could appreciate how awesome and perfect it is. You're welcome. Be sure to tell your grandkids.
They do grow up fast.
The white kid is suspicious of Seagal, but Steve-O hits him with the same line he uses on all the ladies tied up in his basement.
Oh, hey.
Take it easy, I'm the good guy. You're just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Everybody knows saying man at the end of sentences is still cool.
Now what's cooler than being cool?
Sensei Seagal. That's what.
Man, shitload of cash in here. Did you know that? Holy fuck. There's a body in here, man. Get the car started now. Now!
All these lines confirm how good Seagal's acting range is, and yet still no Oscar. You filthy academy. The body in the car turns out to be a hot girl having flashbacks of bad things.
But it might could be an illusion.
She catches a glimpse of Seagal's handsome face and faints instantly. If I were a betting man, I'd say that by the end of the movie, she's going to end up falling in love with our man Steve-O.
Yeah! Can you feel that, buddy? Huh?
Seagal confirms my suspicions of his African-American heritage when he puts his cracker in his place.
What you mean we, white boy?
The young hottie asks for help and tries to bribe Seagal with money,
Father will pay you if you help me.
obviously forgetting.
I got a lot of money.
Instead, he wants to head out of the country and escape to a new life abroad.
I want you to take me someplace where I can find some drugs and some women.
Victoria police arrive on the scene and clean things up as you'd expect from the corrupt piggies. Seagal explains to the cute Asian chick that there are rules that need to be followed before she gets access to his
Cock! Cock!
I want you to shut the fuck up. I want you to pay attention and understand one thing. I got a lot of money. You need to listen to what I say, when I say, how I say. I will snatch every motherfucker birthday. What?
The young hot Asian chick met with some bad dudes to try and get her uncle over to America. One of the bad dudes is head of the Chinese triads. The other bad guy is Silver Lion, who now runs Chinese military special forces and has partnered with the Chinese triad guy to get the uncle into the US to blah 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 blah.
I really don't care.
The uncle is an accountant for some very bad people in the Golden Triangle area.
If he was an accountant, that means he knows where all the books are, what all the numbers are, where all the bodies are.
What?
He definitely knows a lot about the books and the numbers, and it makes total sense that an accountant knows where the dead bodies are buried. Seagal then reveals one of his many superpowers.
Called him the Colonel.
Chinese military. What makes you say that?
She actually didn't, but Seagal is telepathic and can read her mind. Now you know.
You might know Steven Seagal.
You want to play with me?
The bad guy comes to report how Seagal took a shit all over their plans last night. Then we get a hint into Steven Seagal's true ethnicity.
This big guy. Maybe Indian, I don't know.
It turns out Steven is Indian. I'm not sure if they mean Native American or like curry Indian, but Steve-O could pass for either. Victoria Police comes to investigate the Russians and gets shown the appropriate level of respect in my opinion.
Smells of you makes my stomach turn. I will cut your balls.
This Russian dude has now become my favorite character in this movie.
My nigga. And I will cut your throat, you understand?
Hey man, I'm a cop.
He literally says and does whatever he wants.
Let me explain something to you. Where I come from, we fuck cops in the mouth when we run out of farm animals.
It's an interesting line. The wording is not the greatest, but it's still epic. Just in case there were any ignorant people still confused about how much of a dangerous man Seagal actually is, we hear it from the great man himself.
Who are you? I mean, how do you know that?
I was in the military for a long time. I was in the Army, Special Forces. Okay.
Some bad guys bust in the room, and Seagal breaks one of their wrists, stomps on his hand, but somehow he manages to just get up. Let's see you get up from multiple bullets, bitch. Asian bad guys are still driving the streets looking for a big Indian. If 2 reminders weren't enough, the cops let us know again that Seagal is basically Superman mixed with Batman.
He's ex-Special Forces. The guy's a fucking killing machine.
Both these Asian bad dudes constantly giving each other sneaky dirty looks. They are certainly going to double-cross each other at some point. Chinese on Chinese hate crime. Chinese mafia and dirty cops stumble across Seagal and his gang of merry men. People seem to do a lot of drinking and partying in daylight hours. Is this how rich people live? Just sitting around getting pissed all day? Okay, I'm just going to come out and say it. We all know it. Asian chicks really suck at sexy dancing. So rigid. Obviously not all of them, but they're not like Brazilians or Africans. They just don't feel the music in the same way. Just my opinion. They try, but they suck. Seagal meets with Russian champion. 2 big dog alphas in one room.
Big dick energy.
Russian dude knows who's number 1 though. Facts. More bad Asian dancing. You all know what I'm saying is right.
I'm just stating the facts.
Then we are hit with some homophobic pedophile talk.
This one. Maybe you like her, huh? She's got the ass of a 9-year-old boy, huh? Look at that.
In fairness, some Asian girls do have the body of a 9-year-old boy. So do some adult Asian men though, so... genetics, bruv. The Chinese military make it clear they are there to fuck shit up. Like, really fuck shit up. Russian dudes giving speech about honor and whatnot.
always maintain a code of honor. Without that, life has no meaning.
I understand that.
We know how much Seagal loves honor talk.
I'm not all about the money, I'm all about the honor.
The Russian also has superpowers we never knew about. He can look into a person's eyes and tell everything about them.
I see that in your eyes. You're the man who put others ahead of himself. Not to garner others' respect, but simply because it's your very nature.
5 minutes later, Seagal and the Russian are brothers.
From now on, you're my brother.
Your brothers? Now? Yes!
Rumor has it, Seagal is actually 7/5 Russian Mongol.
I'm a Russian Mongol, and I'm Russian.
Chinese military guy breaks the heart of his Mafia mate and crushes his spirit with mean words.
You think you matter? You think I was going to pay you? The only reason I came to you was because you were easy to manipulate.
Words can hurt too, bro. Words can hurt too. Cops and Chinese Mafia dudes descend on the Russian house, eventually. Lots of gunfire, but nobody actually really getting shot. Just a lot of incidental damage. Seagal leaves to go have some quick sex and drugs before killing everyone.
I want you to take me someplace where I can find some drugs and some women.
Save some for me.
There will be no pussy or drugs left after Stevie's done, bruv. Sorry to break the news to you. Seagal, still upset about the bad sushi he was served for lunch, takes it out on this bad guy. Steve-O will not tolerate poor food safety practices.
Dirty hippie!
Big Stefan just strolls out, dick swinging, and takes out the cop that everyone else couldn't manage to hit. You know why? Because he's Steven Seagal, and they're not. The Russian dude and Seagal are now more like blood brothers.
Shane, you've heard my speech, and now you're safe. Both of our lives. I will go with you on this as far as it goes.
It's cute, they've all formed a new little gang.
I'm with you too.
I'm coming too.
What exactly are you gonna do though, cute Asian girl? Let's be real, jack shit. You're just balancing out the number of dicks on screen. That is it.
Hey, I'm just being honest.
Seagal and his crew watching on as bombs are placed everywhere and the Chinese hate crimes continue. Russians in tracksuit come running through the timber yard, really leaning into the stereotypes and owning it. Eastern European fashion. Love it. Hot Asian found her purpose during this battle, to protect our man Steven from incoming bullets. There is no higher purpose, young lady, saving our God.
No higher purpose may be found than this.
Then we get some emotional drama from Seagal. It's not all action with our man Steve-O.
Sergey, give me a shirt and a coat from one of those dead guys right away. Quickly!
Quickly!
You're gonna make me cry again, Seagal. Fuck!
No, you're not gonna die. You hear me? You okay, baby? I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Seagal dim-max the bad guy's head to end the fight. For those who haven't seen previous videos, you're probably wondering,
What the hell is a dim-mac?
Death touch.
young Asian hottie is just smitten by Sensei Seagal and can't be without him. Forget the young handsome man in front of her.
Where's Shane?
He's coming. He's coming, okay?
Bad guy about to shoot Seagal when, blam, explosion. Steve-O stole the detonator earlier and torched this fool. You know how and why? Because Steven Seagal is the detonator. As predicted, she fell in love with Seagal and now they will live happily ever after somewhere. Well, he definitely will, because he's ploughing young hotties and also...
I got a lot of money.
Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for another tale in Steven Seagal's real life.
All right, sweetheart, let's go celebrate. I got a new home.
I love the fuck out of cookies.